Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 37 of Prison Architect. We're now running on version 2 of the client, and I only noticed at the end of the last video that we now actually have some death row inmates, and I've been trying to get some for a while running version 1, but none of them were coming in, and I couldn't work out why that was happening. If we go now and actually have a look at our reports and look at our intake, you can actually see we do have a couple of death row prisoners coming in. So yeah, we've even got another one coming in up here. Now, there's a limited number that we can actually take. We can probably also get our capacity up a little higher. But yeah, getting death row prisoners in is actually going to be quite useful, because we'll get a lot more money for those. Now, of course, they are like really volatile, so we do have to make sure we keep our eye on them, but we actually have death row prisoners. So it'll be interesting to see how that works out. We do have our execution chamber. That is all set up and ready to go. It's supposed to have its own power, but apparently I never got it connected up. I think it was going to run off this power supply over here. So let's go and make sure we've got all of that electrical cable going into that. So that's going to be connected up. There'll still be a switch to turn it on and off, but we'll get all of that connected up. So we've just built a protected custody wing. We did that in the last videos. We need to make sure we pick out some prisoners to put into protective custody. We've also managed to complete the course of getting the 10 beds produced, so that's why we got a big chunk of money coming in. So I think there's one more grant we can do, but it's hidden. So we can't take anything else at the moment. Now, apparently, there was another thing that they changed. Yeah, they've changed this system now. So what you can do now, you've always been able to manually reassign a prisoner's level to a certain degree. So you can click on a prisoner, show the rap sheet, and you can change them between different types of security. And what they've done now is they've made it so that if you go to policy, whenever somebody tries something, you can actually have it change their level automatically. So if a prisoner murders somebody, they automatically get changed to max security. If somebody causes serious injury, their security goes up a level. So if they're min, they'll go to mid. If they're mid, they'll go to max. Assume if they're max, they'll probably go to super max. If someone attempts escape, they should probably go up. If someone attacks staff, they should probably go up as well. But this is handy little things that we can use for that. We can also tell it to ignore cell quality ratings, so it won't put people in cell. Because the way the game works at the moment, it always tries to assign people a nice cell if they deserve a nice cell. But you can tell it to completely ignore that if you want it to. So not too bad. Now, do we have a we don't have a laundry assigned to this because it is protective custody. Let's just have a quick look at logistics and laundry distribution. Now, there is laundry going to it. This laundry is very busy. This laundry is doing everything on this side, which I guess makes sense. This laundry is almost a little bit overworked. I'm tempted to get another little laundry put in there somewhere, but where do I have the space for it? Unless we build one up here. Just build a little laundry up in this corner of the room, which wouldn't be the worst idea ever. So let's go ahead and build just a little room like so. What door do we have on our other laundry? Is it just is it a staff door? Yeah, it's a staff door. So you need ironing boards and you need washing machines. Well, we can manage that one quite nicely. Does indeed require an entrance. And we'll put a staff door on there. Oh, it's a laundry machine, not a washing machine. We won't have a lot of room in here, but it's not going to be a very big laundry, so it doesn't really need one. We're going to need laundry baskets, so we'll get a few of those in. And we're going to need ironing boards as well. And I think hopefully they can be used from that side. If not, we'll have to rejig some stuff around, but that should be fine. Let's go ahead, get materials, put in some paving there and there. That might as well go all the way across just to make everything look pretty. We'll need... I guess we could have made it go all the way up to there, actually. There's no need to have a room that cuts in between, is there? Let's go ahead and do that. I should have just done that to begin with. So let's just go ahead and put in the foundations there. We will have to rebuild this wall then, but we can get that sorted out. So let's just speed things up a little. Hopefully these workmen will all come and fix this for us. They can open staff doors anyway. So as soon as they've built the new bit, we'll fix that wall because it'll break the classroom otherwise. Yeah, no one can get to these because they're blocked. So we do need to do it this way around. There we go. We knew that was going to happen. So we want to put in a brick wall along there. We want to make this high priority. So we'll go ahead and do that. If we could do it faster, that'd be even better. Come on, workman, where are you? Get that wall fixed. Don't worry about the rubble. The rubble's not a high priority. Fixing the wall's high priority. See, like, people just, like, bringing stuff in and out through the room now. And as soon as that's done... Okay, fantastic. So we go back to rooms. Oh, we found some tunnels. Have we had an escape attempt? Let's zoom out a bit. We'll move quicker. Ah. I think we might have some searching to do here. Someone's definitely trying to escape. Let's get these searches done. Let's go back up here and fix this. So that is assigned as a classroom. We do want this assigned as a laundry. It does need water going into those. Again, it doesn't even need to be hot water, so that's fine. Quite a good distance away from the water pipes, actually. So let's just run in with those. Let's just run up that wall. And then we'll have small pipes, probably works, and electrical cable just run across to there. So that should sort the laundry out. And then if we go to logistics, a couple of jobs in this laundry. Laundry distribution. This laundry is supplying this one. This laundry should not be supplying this one. Can I tell you not to supply this one? Okay, this laundry's not supplying anything now. Do I have to click... I'll have to click shift. There we go. So you're supplying all of those. And probably the sort of holding cell area as well, which we're not technically using. But that should be fine. Okay, so I think we've got that fixed. I think. So, yeah, first thing we need to do is see if we can find these tunnels. Let's see if we can find who's attempting to tunnel out. So we've got some guards coming to do some searches. So we've got 3 death row prisoners now. We can see that one's at 30%, so I assume when it gets to 100%, it's time for them to depart. So we're doing our searches now. There's definitely a tunnel there. Yep, there we go. So we found that. Materials, remove tunnels. See, guard dogs are very, very useful. Oh, another thing that we need to do as well up here is we need to make that laundry protected custody only as well. So, deployment, protected, and the kitchen. We will hire a cook for the kitchen. They've already got some cooks in there, actually. They seem to just go out wherever they want to. Failed because of laundry baskets. Well, it did have laundry baskets in there until people came and started taking the laundry baskets away from it. There you go. Put some more in. Let people stop nicking them out there and it'll be fine. These cells... There are no canteens accessible by this cell. What about this one? There are no canteens accessible by this cell. Prisoners in this cell have nowhere to eat. Yeah, they do. Logistics. Food distribution. There we go. That should fix that. Hopefully I didn't unassign that other one. Food distribution. This canteen seems to be doing quite a lot. Maybe this canteen... Maybe this canteen should just be doing the... Oh god, I messed it all up. Right, so that canteen's doing all the low-sec rooms and the sort of reception area. And then this canteen can do... So this canteen's also doing the sort of death row one, which is risky. That's very risky, because that means you're going to have death row prisoners in here. At least they're not going to be in with the min-sec guys. So maybe death row needs its own canteen area. So let's have a look at some of these guys. Sentenced to 25 years for multiple crimes, including murder, torture, and aggravated assault. Likelihood of clemency, 23%. So we can schedule their execution, but I think we probably have to wait until... Oh no, that's their likelihood of clemency. We've got a Felix Jones somewhere. Where's the other one? This guy, Felix Jones, 21 and already... can we ever just... No, I don't want him subdued. So if you want their rap sheet now, you actually have to... I'd love to be able to actually see his rap sheet, but you have to click on this now. Okay, fine. Pled not guilty to everything. Wow. Sentenced 25 years for multiple crimes, including murder, aggravated assault, and armed robbery. And was given the death sentence for that. Okay. So, well, I doubt these numbers are going to change at any time. We should keep our eye on them and see what happens, but we will have to schedule an execution at some point, just to see how it works, really. Let's just pause up shortly. Let's just go into intelligence, informant. So I want to see if we've got anyone who may well be a snitch. I mean, obviously all of our informants are snitches. I guess we're probably better off doing it without being in that mode and just sort of mousing over people. There must be an easier way to see if somebody is a snitch. This is a confidential informant. Strong and tough. Okay, so all of the information now goes at the bottom. Stoical, strong, extremely quick, extremely tough, volatile. All of the available cells are too high quality for this prisoner. Really? So you don't deserve a better cell than that? So basically, he's served his sentence for robbery, and he's currently in prison for indie video game piracy, and he's not allowed to have a nice cell. That's got to be a little bit weird, right? Confidential informant. Yeah, just not seeing any snitches at the moment. Let's just go back into intelligence. We're going to our informants, and We'll activate a couple of people. We'll speed things up. So what we want to try and do here, if we can, is you're locked up, are you? You're Mohammed. Well, that's fine. Oh, we found a potential drill here somewhere. I wish it would stop locking onto people and allow me to scroll. There we go. So where have we found this potential drill? Nowhere, because it's now flipping disappeared. That's useful. So, looking for people who might be marked as a snitch or ex-law enforcement. There really should be an easier way to find them. What are you there for? Why can't I click on you? That's annoying. We'll let those guys come in, because they should still come in automatically. Show rep sheet. What have you just done? Found weapons, found drugs, found luxuries. Okay, fair enough. Back to intelligence, back to informants. Should start seeing where some stuff is now. And the snitches start snitching. Ah, there we go. Now we can see we've got somebody here who is a... Well, he's been targeted for something. So you are going to go into protective custody. Back into intelligence. Not too bothered about searching people for for alcohol and drugs and stuff like that, because it does put a lot of heat onto your this cell should definitely be searched. You've got a mobile phone, so your cell should definitely be searched. Search cell, and this one we should search cell as well, and then we're going to deactivate these two guys before they end up getting shanked, which probably won't take too long at the rate things are going. So we have at least one person now assigned to protective custody, so they should go and sort themselves out to there now. So I'm just trying to make sure that everything is working the way it should be working right now. Oh, a Steam achievement. Didn't realise that this game had Steam achievements. Maybe they've only just added them with version 2, but there are definitely Steam achievements. A little bit of redesign on the bureaucracy screen here makes it a little bit easier to read. There's still the one thing that we don't have yet, but that is fine. What about prison grading? That screen hasn't changed any. I think what we'll do is we'll wait until night time and then we'll go and do a shakedown, because there seems to be a lot of stuff being found here. Scissors and stuff. There's a little bit of free time left actually, so let's just go into intelligence and we'll activate a couple of our other informants and see if we can find anybody else that might be being targeted. Because the problem is, with me searching all of those cells last time, it meant that my informants were getting a lot of suspicion, so... I can't see anybody else that is currently targeted. Right, so you are currently being targeted, so... You need to be... see, you're max security, though. You can probably look after yourself. Do I really want to put max security people? Right, this guy's a snitch. So there's one that definitely needs putting into protective custody. If I can actually click on you. Can I click on you? There we go. So you are going to be... Oh, you're already in protective custody. Okay, fine. But you're not hanging out in a protective custody area, which seems a little stupid, to be honest. A lot of stuff being found. Apparently there's something is actually on you. You need to be searched. So yeah, that'll cause a little bit more, a few more problems. So yeah, you probably shouldn't be out and about. You're in protective custody. So you should probably... The thing is, even if they're in protective custody, they will still go into shared areas, and they shouldn't. I guess it's because protective custody has their work schedule set at the same time. That's probably what the issue is, so we'll rearrange that. I can't see anybody else currently marked as a snitch or... Yeah, I think we're good for now. So let's go and deactivate you guys. So let's go and look at reports and regime. So what are the... Why are the... We have these little... Oh, work. So you can have work and or free time. Okay. So you can have work or lockup or work or free time. Okay, that's fine then. So that's changed slightly. We do have one for protective custody. So protective custody, we probably want your yard time and eat time to be the other way around. So there is your eat time and there is your yard time. I'll just try and keep them apart a little bit, and I guess we could make some of that your work time and that your free time. Just trying to offset the schedules a little bit so that they're not all in the same place together. So this can be your work free time and this can be your eating time. So your meals are a little bit close together. Sorry about that, guys, but just trying to keep you alive, you know? Try and stop you from getting stabbed. We can take on a few more prisoners, actually, so let's make sure we go and bump up the intake. What is our intake on? 212, actually. We can take up to 220, but some of those are death row ones, so let's go to 214. And again, I suppose some of them are also protective custody only, so we don't really have all that many cells. So yeah, maybe we don't want to go up quite that high. Let's stick to 210. Let's err on the side of caution. So we can't click on that or do anything with it. If we go and have a look at our prisoners, we've got our high risk, normal risk, and low risk. And you can't even tell from here if anyone's a snitch or anything, not as far as I can tell. One in protective custody, death row. I think the death row guys are like permanently shackled, but you can't get any information from them on this screen. We've had another death, actually. Again, in the canteen, as usual. Kills for being a snitch. Is one of my confidential informants. That was the guy that I did actually see that was Max Sec. So if I'd have put him in protective custody, he might have survived. But the problem is, you know, would he have caused problems being on his own? I don't know. Well, we'll try it next time. But I think we'll do that in the next video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you're still enjoying Prison Architect. I'll see you next time. And until then, goodbye for now.